everybody, it is Calxiyn and Hunter here, and today we are watching the Adam character short. Are you
Did I predict this? Did I predict this?
We said that we wanted a villains trailer.
Villain trailer.
So we listed off some villains. We said, you know, Watts, Cinder, you know, all of them.
I think I said Adam and Sienna, or Adam involving Sienna, and I think we got Adam and Sienna in this one. So at least I'm told. I
have seen the trailer already because I went to RTX.
So
Hunter didn't. So, this video is basically gonna be me staring at Hunter and watching his reaction. Then we're gonna talk about it after. We're also gonna do an analysis video, and then something I'm doing different this year is that when the character reaction and the analysis video are both out, I'm gonna combine them together for your pleasure of viewing. Anyway.
Okay.
So let's get started! Oh my god!
I've heard very good things about this one.
Well, from me. I said that.
You are just like the buzz.
Alright, I'm gonna turn it up a smidgy.
From you and all the other rich bitches who went to RTX.
Rich bitches, alright, I don't have any money.
You said no cameras? Yeah, I'm pretty sure there are.
Pretty sure.
Oh!
I work here.
I work in labor. I'm not even allowed in processing.
I also love how it's the old White Fang.
We should just leave.
No.
Oh, there's Adam.
It's time we stood up for ourselves.
Adam.
That black girl with the hair, though, like, she already has won my heart, not gonna lie.
I do like puppy blood.
Treated like dogs.
Oh, see, the dog bodies was like,
and
what
only
the fuck?
Some of us are dogs! Do we get to see his face? No, we don't! Son of a bitch! Yeah. I'm not crazy about his voice actor. Anyways.
What's with the custom mask? Kinda makes you look like a Grim.
Cause I'm a weeb.
We do not want them to know who we are.
I'm gonna turn it a little bit up, too.
They never forget what we looked like.
Shit.
I have fucking cat ears. I think that's hard to... Also, if this is processing, shouldn't processing be, like, more than just one lock?
I don't know, man.
Oh.
Listen.
Okay.
Oh.
And a different time... Okay, so this is a little bit later then, if they all have masks.
Yeah.
Hey,
hi, Ilya!
Oh, fucking Sienna! Is that... He looks so young!
Just trying to pass through.
He has different clothes, too.
Well, you animals passed through the wrong town.
Oh shit, man, this fucking cowboy is trying to... Wow, it looks so much better than at RTX, holy shit! Woo! Oh, the music!
Oh! I love this!
Woo! Did you see that tree? He bounced off that fucking tree!
I love how the camera follows him. They did that with some of the fight scenes in the trailers for Volume 5, and I'm here for it.
Ooh. I love that.
Oh God!
I love that. That's my favorite.
The vagina.
Okay,
that's
in
just
the stomach.
rude.
You know, whatever. It's fine.
Whoa! Did his pupils just leave him? Oh, blood! What the fuck? Oh, they've never used blood before.
The bitch ass is dead. So,
Oh, and he has like a more decked out overcoat now. And mask too.
This is the very reason they think they can treat...
Kira! He saved your life.
Fuck, man.
He's a hero.
Oh, I hope we get to see Sienna fight. Oh! Look at the boy.
Look at Sienna and how she looks at Gira right now. Like, you know this is how it started. You know what I mean?
There's also a great...
Oh, they're in the Forever Forest, right? Forever Falls.
Was it?
Must be right after
This
Forever
wasn't the
Falls.
first time humans have died on missions
Or before.
How many more accidents are there going to be?
I don't know.
Or no. Probably
or just
before.
another time.
People get
Probably
hurt.
before.
What, do you want me to just abandon our cause? Like your parents?
Ooh.
No.
Oh boy, what the fuck?
I don't know.
I don't remember him saying that from before. Yikes.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have brought them up. I just get scared.
I think his
feels
voice
like
sounds fine because he is a psychopath.
Oh,
like, he doesn't sound genuine at all. You know what I mean?
He's like gaslighting the poor
I
girl.
never said that.
What the fuck is wrong with him?
Thank you, Blake.
Oh, fuck
it's good
this
to know
guy.
I've still got you.
I think his mask got even more decorated now, too.
Yeah.
Oh, look at Blake's ears. She's so sad.
Oh, what the fuck is it? Oh, we got to see Phantom fight!
I love her so much!
Wow, if those are tattoos, those tattoos probably fucking hurt.
Oh, man.
Also, are these like the Atlas robots they're fighting?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, his shirt is even more decked out now.
Look at her! Oh my god, I'm gay. What the hell?
We already knew that.
I know!
Everybody put your hands in the air.
I love Ilya.
And her fishing rod.
And her fishing rod. Oh god. Yeah, so that was the GIF that they released. Whew.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, now they brought in the
gonna
real
have to kill
people.
Humans. I think... But Blake's not with them.
No.
Then what exactly happens here?
Well, maybe Blake's already left? Oh, man. That girl with the short hair, like...
Oh. I'm digging these fight scenes.
Oh, man. Look at Ilya's eyes!
Why did you take the mask off?
I don't know. So we can see her expression, I'm guessing. I thought that was gonna get him in the neck, Jesus!
I was about to say, are we gonna have a little more blood?
Adam,
Look at his face!
let's move. You continue to be an extraordinary resource to this organization.
Oh, man.
Everything I do is for the Faunus.
Uh-oh.
I'm sending you back to Vale. You're to assume control of the Brotherhood there.
Thank you, High Leader.
Oh, this must be right before...
Adam,
Volume
if you
1,
continue along
two,
this
whenever
path,
he shows up, yeah.
you might just find yourself standing beside me. At
Oh,
my
that's... Oh, that... he will, but not the way you think of.
Oh god, that's some hurtful foreshadowing.
Well, that was quick.
This scene transition,
We received
this
the
scene
message from
transition
Hazel.
makes
The
me
raid
so
on Haven's gonna be
happy.
more complicated than we thought.
Don't worry. Nothing will stop us now.
Fuck.
It's time I got what I deserve.
Anyway.
Also ironic, because what he deserved was, you know...
That's why I'm wearing my
running
Yang
away,
shirt, because I want
afraid.
him to get his ass kicked
Oh,
by Yang.
are we
This
finally
is some
gonna...
Yang representation.
So I guess we're gonna see his face eventually,
Yeah.
right? And, like, it won't be a big
Oh,
deal, but still.
boy! Okay, so this is just... Anyway. So what did you think?
What do you want to leave for, like, the analysis video?
Well, the analysis, we're gonna go frame by frame. Not frame by frame, but, like,
But,
we're
like,
gonna
rough.
slow it down. And
I really enjoyed how a lot of people have, like, rightly, I think, ribbed on RWBY for the way it puts in exposition
yeah.
through the history of whatever remnant.
Yeah.
This actually does exposition very well, that you see slowly the development of them. Also, you see his suit changes over time.
Yeah.
You see people's mask changes over time. People's willingness to kill
Yeah.
other... Because it starts off with them like, oh, we're hiding behind here. We won't shoot
Yeah.
them. And then by the end of it, they're like, yeah, we'll fuck him up.
Yeah. So here's what I would like to say.
Mhm.
So at the beginning, Adam says it's time we get what we deserve. At the end, he says it's time I get what I deserve.
Yes,
So there's a very clear sort of change
Yes.
that before... He had a
was in
skewed ideology before, but at least he was in it for everyone, you could
He
say.
was
Now
in
he's
it-
just in it for himself,
He was
and
in
he's
it
the
for
bad
the
guy.
funnest.
Yeah.
But with this, it's like, no, because we talked about that earlier, that he's really just in it for his own power. at
Yeah,
this
now,
point.
exactly. And
Yeah.
so that's what I talked about for Adam's character development. I thought it would be interesting for him to, realize that Blake was slowing him down or whatever, and not change sides or become a good guy or anything, but instead, be like, I need to go back to my roots for the Faunus, or whatever, like, with the power that he has now, but also at the same time, get rid of Blake for good, because she has hindered him to the point where he sort of had this fall from grace now, like, he's been humiliated, and so obviously he would like to go after her, take care of her, and then regain his place, or whatever, and so I thought, our idea for that seems like where things are going, and so I'm happy, because a lot of people complain that Adam was a wimp in Volume 5, and I agree and disagree, just because I think that to some extent, it makes sense. Like, Adam is obviously a very abusive person, right? We see him manipulate and sort of gaslight Blake in that scene, and so something that, like, I always thought of was that this is the first time in a while that Adam's lost, and so it caught him off guard and did make him look like a wimp, if you want to say, but I don't think that's wimpy in a unrealistic sense. Like, I think it made sense that happened, even if it was like, come on, Adam, like, you know what I mean? But anyway, so I think that they're going in a very good direction with what's going on right now.
You also see the manipulative side of Adam. That scene where with Blake, where he
tries to guilt her,
shit,
and then he's
him.
like, "I'm sorry, Blake. It's just like when you don't believe in me anymore, I get sad."
So
or whatever.
he's like, that's manipulative. You can see how
and
someone
that's why
like
a lot of people complain about Adam's voice, but I think it fits him so well because he's saying things, but the tone of his voice doesn't match the emotions that should be present.
His voice kind of sounds sort of bland.
Yeah, like
often.
There's a difference between saying like that you're sorry and then genuinely meaning that you're sorry. Exactly. And so I think that that's almost intentional in a way. Like it's done on purpose so you can see that this is just he's sort of just a psychopath that is regurgitating out emotions, not necessarily understanding or empathizing at all. Which is interesting. But yeah. And I also like everybody's expression. So when Sienna and Gira look at each other, that's actually sort of my favorite part of the trailer because you can see just in their eyes, this is when they started really conflicting, right? And the same when Ilya takes off her mask, like that's when she's like, the fuck am I here? Like, you know, she has this moment of like realization, and that's what I really like about this trailer, that it's not exposition heavy. It's all like in the face, and you can really see... You know, and the fight scenes I think are good. I really like Sienna's weapon. It's not what I imagined she'd have, but I'm happy with it. Like, I think it suits her well in her fighting style, obviously. And yeah. I don't know. I feel like the rest is sort of gonna be definitely for analysis, because there are a couple of other things that I want to talk about. But yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want to support the channel, if you guys want to join our Patreon discussion, because we're going to be talking about the Adam trailer tomorrow with our patrons. I don't know if Hunter's going to be there, maybe. But we're basically going to join a Discord call. We're going to talk about the Adam trailer. We're going to live stream that Discord call to YouTube, and it's going to be a thing. So yeah, we will see you guys later. Bye, guys. Hello everybody, it is Calxiyn and Hunter here. We are going to be doing an analysis of the Adam trailer.
So you know, Cal, I don't think people reported any suspicious behavior to a supervisor, as it appears that suspicious behavior is occurring.
So we're kind of going to analyze this sort of bit by bit, because it doesn't look like, I mean, we can slow it down, which is okay, no, we can slow it down. Okay, we're gonna slow it down during the fight scenes, but we're just gonna do things bit by bit. Basically, yeah, I don't know how else to explain that. If you guys want to talk with us, you guys should join our Discord server by becoming patrons over on Patreon. We're gonna do a live stream discussion with the patrons tomorrow, talking about the trailer.
So judging by how the building, it looks like they're in Minstrel.
Mistral, or even Menagerie, like maybe there's a dust plant. That would be weird though.
It'd be weird in Menagerie.
Yeah.
I think it is in Minstrel.
That would make Mistral.
Mistral, sorry.
So this is like the good White Fang sign, which is sort of important, right? And they don't have their masks yet.
Yeah. You also get the sensation that they're doing this for the first time. So do you think that...
So this is something. So he works in labor. He's not even allowed near processing. So they're using faunus labor while processing, you can imagine, are probably for the humans, right? And so the faunus don't necessarily have the same opportunity to move up, maybe. No, or at least they're stuck in the labor
Not a lot of social mobility.
Yeah.
Not even allowed near processing. This doesn't feel right.
I don't know what that guy is, but she's a cat girl, he's a bunny, right? Or a dog?
Adorable.
He's a dog. Anyway.
It's time we stood up for ourselves.
So
here enters our boy.
This is kind of where I want to start. So Adam says we in the beginning and I at the end. So right now he's talking about we as a group, like
we as in we the faunus.
Yeah,
he's
exactly.
Still concerned for the concerns of the faunus.
Yeah.
Murdered.
Also, he has platform shoes.
Treated like dogs. Taking this dust is only illegal in the eyes of the same people that call us animals.
And yeah, there's not a frame in there that you can get a look at his peepers.
I wanna slow it down anyway, you know, just in case.
I think they knew that this was gonna be on the internet eventually.
I know, but I'm just like, I just wanna check, just to make, you never know. Like, what if we were the ones to break the news of Adam's face because we were able to slow it down all the way. But yeah, you can see, like, right there, like, if you could just get...
Yeah.
What if he doesn't even have eyes? Like, what if they didn't animate the model with eyes for this trailer so they wouldn't be able to do that?
That could be the case. They do that to save file space.
Not even save file space, but just to avoid people trying to, like, get in there, you know what I'm saying? Anyway.
But then again, they put that Pumpkin Pete stuff in John's model.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I'm
like,
saying maybe they took it.
Who we are, but we should make sure they never forget what we looked like.
Yeah, so we keep saying what we look like, who we are, right?
Yeah.
Like it's a unified sort of cause going on.
We got what we deserve.
So this is important. So this is the big thing. It's time we got what we deserved, and at the end he says, it's time I got what I deserve. So it really shows his sort of transition, if you want to call that, his character arc.
Yes. It sucks because you never really got to see this character arc in the show proper.
Yeah.
You sort of pick up after he's already sort of become a mess.
Yeah. And he let everybody, he also held the door open for everyone. What a gentleman.
What a gentleman.
Anyway, so now they're trying to get into town, right? That seems to be what's going on here, and they're getting shot at, right?
Significant time later. You see that this change is...
Look at this guy. This guy has, like, some fucking, like, real
like
horns, man. He looks like Deku? Oh, Hunter.
Well, it's funny that you should notice this now, because later on you'll see that the White Fang don't give a fuck and they'll shoot right back. In this one, they kind of cower. So you see
not even cower, but, like, they don't want to hurt anyone, right?
Yeah,
they're trying to prove to people.
They don't have as impressive guns. They just have pistols and not be like assault rifles you see later. So
Ilya's here, and she has the markings on her mask. So I'm guessing these markings now represent... rank. Yeah, exactly. So this is Ilya. Ilya has these things on her mask, and she's at the, maybe Adam is a higher rank than her because he has, like, more, if that makes sense. It would be interesting if these things actually meant something, though, like, in terms of, like, like, for example, what if, like, they're not, but what if they were, like, a Japanese character or something like that? They're not, but I'm saying that would be cool, if anybody, like, has figured that out. But yeah, so... Sienna doesn't have a mask, though, which I think is kind of interesting, because her and Gira are probably the face of the movement, and so they're not trying to hide, they're trying to negotiate.
They were the
also, Adam's horns look a lot better.
Maybe it's the split between the militant side of the White Fang and the more political side of the White Fang.
And so you can even see Gira, and he's
a lot younger, doesn't have the gray.
Yeah, and he's just they're just trying to pass through, right? They're not trying to start any conflict, so we can assume that maybe these people started shooting first.
You also get the sense that there's kind of like almost a fondness to lynching mob.
Yeah, I mean...
like, not in my town.
I know, like, this reminds me of, like, some cowboy shit, you know what I mean? Like you said, not in my town.
We don't take kindly to strangers.
Yeah, so he just shot him anyway, so that's when they kind of were like, alright, let's go. Wait, did we see Blake over there? Hold on. Okay, no, that's just some rando. Okay, never mind. Different cat girl. Adam's back of his jacket also doesn't have the insignia, so he's getting more insignias as he goes on. And he also doesn't have the thing on there, so it's just a rose at the back and then this bird thing.
Wilt. I also really love in these fight scenes how the camera moves dynamically.
For the fight scenes, we're gonna slow it down a bit. So you can see I really like that bounce off the tree, by the way. I also like the trick that they're using with this sword. Like, they're making the sword do this spinny thing so they don't have to animate it spinning.
Yeah.
You understand what I mean? Like, it's basically to sort of save, not save energy, but just like, it's, I don't know, it's just a trick. I also like he's gathering the bullets here, like people's bullets, so he can then do the slash later. Like, that's how his semblance works, remember? Like, to get energy. Yeah, this person just got fucking choked. I don't know.
I love the steady cam, how,
Yeah. And, like, look at this girl's face. She's like, fuck. Yeah. Yeah, so I really like that, too, how he kicked her down or whatever. These characters also kind of have some interesting, like, hairstyles and stuff. Like, that girl has braids. Like, this guy has a long, like, ponytail. You know, it's very much like... Yeehaw. I don't want to say... Yeah, yeehaw!
To put it nicely, yeehaw.
Yeah, sorry. Anyways... wait. What was that?
It was when he slashed.
No. Hold on. Okay, so he kicked that person, so... Alright. I thought I saw something when he was running. Yeah, what's that over there? There's some
Probably
blue...
another body. The body of the person he slashed.
Yeah, maybe. There's some blue container over there. Oh, well, there's something over here, too. Maybe it's just a rock. Maybe it's just a lighting blue rock. Anyway, this is my favorite part of the trailer. Okay, that's a very interesting screen.
We got in, like, a smear
Wow!
frame. So it's gonna look a little weird.
I love this. This is great. But yeah.
We've all felt like that at some point in our life.
She's fucking dead, so it's whatever. It's okay. But yeah, I like how he's sort of gathering.
This scene's a little awkward. How he sort of.
Well, it's slow because I slowed it down.
Yeah,
In
I know,
speed, it makes
even,
a lot more sense.
But even then, he will do that again later on, where he'll step on someone and then pull his sword out. He does not do that there, so he's not quite as vicious.
Yeah, he's just stepped on them to keep them down.
Also, that guy loses his pupils.
Yeah, he did. Those were just the whites of his eyes, which is pretty interesting.
Did his eyes roll back in his head?
Yeah, I think so.
Did he die, or was he enjoying it? Also, first time that blood's ever really been shown in RWBY to a large extent.
I think they're getting to it. Also, let's turn the volume back on now. Okay, so you're all freaks!
That wasn't
it's like you just butchered 7 of their guys. You're not going to go after them.
This is the very reason they think they can.
I take that back. They do seem to have like 1 or 2 assault rifles, but they're definitely not as well armed as they become later.
Sienna calls him a hero, which is interesting because this is only feeding Adam's ego. Like he's only getting positive reinforcement that what he's doing is correct.
From whatever fucks shit up.
And actually, I'd like to do a theory on Adam having the silver eyes, and I know that's something everybody's had for a long time, but basically my theory was originally that all silver-eyed warriors have a natural inclination to do good. But now I think that it's just that they are on the path to become great warriors, and that maybe when they were made, I'm guessing by Ozpin, that was Salem's loophole, is that good warriors don't necessarily mean good people. And so Adam is a silver-eyed warrior that, yes, he can strike down the Grimm, but obviously he has been manipulated in a way where he's actually fighting against the side of light, or whatever you want to call it, and that's in good contrast to RWBY, maybe. So that was an idea for another video, but anyway, we can keep going. So, and you can hear them, that was amazing, right? So they're also praising him, and he's very, like, stunned that these people, you know, like him. But yeah, this is my favorite part of the trailer, when Sienna gives Gira that look like that, and you can also see Ilya staring down Gira as well, which is
this is probably a very pivotal moment, because they still don't have the white fraying symbol with the red.
Yeah, so Gira is still in charge, but you can see that Sienna and him are coming to a very clear disagreement.
It's the second there is a clear distinction, or the second that they start worshipping people who commit violence.
Yeah, so Adam and Sienna, right?
Yeah,
that's the other thing. That's what I love about this trailer. It's not exposition heavy. Like, it's very much in the face. And we talked about this with the reaction, but you can just see by the look that they're giving each other, like, this was the start of a fight. You know what I mean? Look at his eyebrows and how they go down. Like, it's just all facial expression.
Very grumpy boy.
Anyway, so this is where things kind of change. So obviously Sienna is in charge now, and they're going on some more dangerous missions.
Was it?
Also, it's interesting that I think Blake has less makeup on. Like, I think that she's missing some of her usual eyeshadow and stuff.
Humans have died on missions.
I think she is. I think it's just
obstructed.
Yeah, you see the blue there.
I don't know.
She just looks younger.
That is when you fight, people get hurt.
And Adam sounds actually a little rational, like, right now. Like, when we fight, like, people are obviously gonna get hurt, you know what I mean? Like, he makes it sound like that's a, you know, that's a logical thing to assume, but you have to then ask, okay, but should we be fighting, right? You know what I mean? Because it makes sense. Yeah, if you fight, people are gonna get hurt, but the question is whether or not we should be using violence in the first place.
And also, you wonder if, like, they've done multiple attacks in Forever Falls, so that Blake was gonna know what was gonna happen in the Black trailer.
Yeah, and she, you know, got out of Dodge or whatever you want to call it.
What, do you want me to just abandon our cause? Like your parents?
Yikes.
No, I'm not saying that.
And you see how she backed away from him too?
I don't know.
Like, that's a little yikes. Like, the flinching, I guess, and, like, her ears, all that.
In this scene, you really see how, like, emotionally manipulative Adam is, which is something you would not really seen of him.
See, when he came closer, her ears perked up again.
Yeah.
I just get scared when it feels like you don't believe in me anymore.
I wonder who was, like, on Faunus ear duty. Who was on Blake ear duty?
I never said that.
Thank you, Blake. It's good to know I've still got you.
Yeah,
I believe the kids call it gaslighting.
Yeah, she has a little bit, but it's not as much as usual. I don't know. She just looks younger to me. I don't know.
Maybe it's just because it was more prominent in the old art style.
Yeah. Anyway, now we get to Sienna. So Sienna has a very cool weapon that I did my best to describe to you guys. I drew it, I think, when I tried to explain the Adam trailer or whatever, so... Yeah, it's a chain thing with the triangles, and then the triangles de-link.
You can see on that...
I'm guessing that on her
scroller.
thing she has a button or whatever, and that's how the triangles,
It could also be her aura. They're in a Snee Dust company,
Or her
as you can see from
semblance,
the
you mean?
ticker in the side. Her aura... Oh, yeah, no, sorry.
yeah, her semblance to,
Yes, we never see it.
I wonder...
Also, honey, are you not wearing a bra? Like, how are you? You're being very active right now.
Oh, man.
It's gonna hurt the girls later.
This is why you should have female, artists on the Miles, come on! Anyway, no,
Yeah,
I'm
looks
just
good.
joking. What was I gonna say? You think that her semblance is maybe some sort of, like, polarity, like Pyrrha, that she's, like, stringing the metal, or...
Who knows?
It could just be mechanical,
Yeah.
right? Because it seems like, I don't know, I'm guessing that handle has some sort of button. But yeah, they're just fighting the regular Snee Dust Company robots. See how the chain unlinks
Snap.
and then links again, and then the chains are color-coded to the type of dust that's in there, so that's all pretty cool. Man.
Yeah, I know how you feel about her. Keep on going.
Anyway.
It's a good shot, nonetheless.
Fuck, man.
Everybody put your hands up.
But yeah, it's kind of interesting how they send out the robots first.
That dude is fucking dead. I forgot. He just gets shot in the torso.
Yeah, yikes. Ilya also gets some time to shine again, which I appreciate. But she doesn't actually say anything, so I'm guessing they couldn't get Jeremy in to do anything today.
Her fighting scenes are slightly less impressive than what they've given. I love how the
Well, Ilya
camera,
is less skilled, right?
the
They would want to
camera
make her less
Dutches-
skilled.
Yes. I like how back in that last Steadicam shot that, I mean Steadicam to this extent that a camera is used in animation, that there's a bit of a, it goes on a Dutch angle after he's killed them all. Makes you feel a little uneasy. I dig it.
And now we get the actual human people, which is interesting.
Which, like, motherfucker, like, you don't look like security. Either you're just like an accountant who grabbed an assault rifle.
Yeah, like,
Or-
I mean, I also love the designs, like, that girl with the green eyes, like, fuck, man. I know.
And there's the guy running in the bathroom, like, I can be useful too!
I feel like Sienna's hair just did something weird. Like, it just
So,
clipped weird or something.
You tended not to see before, like, a lot of fluid animation. Not fluid in the sense, I mean, fluid, literally fluid. Like, you didn't see a lot of water animation.
And
you didn't see a
now
lot
we
of
have
smoke
the
animation.
smoke, right?
So now you have the somewhat foggy, or rather foamy.
It's
sort
a
of
smoke screen, I think. Or
Yes,
something.
it looks, but it works with the sort of cell shading.
Oh, also, Adam has stuff on his jacket now.
Yes. So you see he's become... You think that that's probably not a... Because when you look at Sienna's higher than him, and she doesn't have that. So you think that him designing his mask and his... That's probably just
Sienna's
to
could be her
aggrandize
tattoos.
himself. But she
right?
always had those.
No, but I mean, like,
Yeah.
maybe as she went, she made
Maybe.
more. You know how Killmonger has all those things on his chest? Like,
Yeah.
maybe she just got more tattoos, and by the time we saw her, she just killed a lot
But I
of
also
people,
like the
right?
idea that Adam has such an ego that he just wants to,
He
like,
just
look
did
pretty.
it himself.
He just did it to, like...
But why does Ilya have it, then? Like,
On
I
the
feel like
mask?
Sienna's just different. Like,
yeah,
I feel
but
like
she didn't also, like, decorate a whole jacket.
Also, look at that guy. Like, he's just like,
He doesn't
my
even,
gun!
He doesn't look... My gun! He doesn't look, like, afraid. He just looks kind
I
of
want to see what's
upset.
on the back of their jacket, but I'm... Okay,
Dust
maybe I
Company?
could have gotten for that one. Alright. Cool. Okay, maybe
I love how
not.
the
It's
camera
probably
goes
Snee Dust
low,
Company. Yeah.
And that's... Oh, I dig it. I dig the
What?
new... Who's ever doing the new fight scenes, that's really good.
Oh wait, that person I probably could have seen the back of their jacket. I just want to
Snee
check.
Dust Company?
I just want to check. Security. Okay.
They look like weird security. Same.
I mean, they're huntsmen. Like, RWBY is weird security, okay? You know what I mean?
I mean, I guess it works.
Anyway, so this is sort of comparable to Adam stepping on the guy last time,
Yes.
except now he doesn't even hold him down. He's just
He's
gonna slice him through.
Because before he just held him down and he didn't, like, draw his sword.
And he also
This
didn't
one
have
is
this
sword.
expression, right? Now
Yeah,
he
he
has
looks,
this
he's
maniacal
like he's enjoying
grin,
himself.
right?
Pretty much.
Oh, she had a smile on her face too. She was happy, right? Look at... Man.
Let's move.
I know that you want to be stepped on by Sienna, but
Yeah.
please.
You continue to
And
be
see how Ilya trails behind, like
Yeah.
she's not going alongside
She's
them
not
anymore.
quite as...
Metaphor!
ordinary resource
Anyway.
to this organization.
Oh, and talking
Everything
about...
I do is for the faunus.
So this is still before he goes to Vale and
Dramatic
starts
irony.
to hunk out.
Yeah.
Hunk out Blake.
Hunk out. I mean,
Hunt
he's
down
probably also
Blake.
been hunking out
You know
a lot.
what I mean?
But...
So he says everything I do is for the faunus. We don't know. I don't want to say that that's not true, but if he's going to handle the Vale forces, this could have been. You know what I mean? Like, he still seems to care about the faunus in his own way here, or he's just lying and saying that to Sienna, and he really wants to go hunt down Blake. Like, it's either or, we don't really know, right?
I'm sending you back to Vale. You're to assume control of the Brotherhood there.
Thank you, High Leader.
Adam, if you continue along this path,
That's
you
what
might
we like to
just
call
find
dramatic
yourself
irony.
standing beside me at my throne.
You do, although you realize, you feel... I guess before I was sympathetic for Sienna, now I'm really not sympathetic.
Yeah, because she created the monster.
She created
in a way.
the own monster.
She assisted.
She fostered
you
the
know?
bad. She fostered the bad parts of Adam.
Yeah, I agree with that. Like, I mean, obviously, it's. I don't want to say it's not all her fault, because if he was a psychopath, you know, at the beginning, like, it's
He
tough
was a
to
psycho.
change.
He was a psycho, but dare I say, Sienna helped a little.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like that argument of, like, did, you know, like, I guess your parents, like, how your parents raised you. Like, obviously, Sienna's not like his mom or whatever. I don't know. There's a debate to be had that it was, that maybe if it was Gira instead of Sienna, Adam maybe wouldn't have turned out like that. But also, there's also an argument
maybe
to be
he
made.
just
Maybe
moved somewhere else and
yeah,
started
exactly.
a splinter
That's
group.
what I was trying to get at. But yeah, I don't know. I bet, like, it's like, what if Hitler got into art school? Like, there's all of these sort of debates about how history could have went differently. I don't know. This is a very smooth transition, but the fire is distracting. Like, I think it looks a little wonky, but that's just
High
me.
Leader!
I mean, it's probably a 2D image, and they blur it.
We received the message from Hazel. The raid on Haven's gonna be more complicated than we thought.
Don't worry. Nothing will stop us now.
He still says us, though,
It's
but
time I got what I deserve.
it's time I got what I deserved. Yep, and then it cuts.
And what
So-
did he deserve? Who do you think he's talking about there? Blake?
Yeah, I
The
think...
wholesale destruction?
I think Blake, the recognition of being leader, because this is his first act as leader, and it's already going badly. So I think it's. I mean, he didn't necessarily know Blake was going to come in and stop
he
them,
was sort
right?
of promised. I don't know.
Think
like,
about it though, like
world domination by
he was.
Cinder.
He was promised Blake to an extent, right?
Mm-hmm.
They were going to bring Blake and the Belladonnas to him and have him. You know, he had this whole plan lined out, like kill my ex-girlfriend and her family, become like a high leader. Take over, like, blow up the school, like, you know what I mean? Like, everything seemed to be going his way until it didn't anymore. But yeah, this is interesting, because obviously he ran into the forest.
All alone, broken. And you wonder what's next for him.
Well...
I mean, presumably, us seeing his face is next.
I would actually really like him to lose his jacket and stuff like that. Like, I know they're probably not going to do an outfit change, but it would be nice if he sort of threw away the rest. And
his side kilt.
In terms, his side kilt. In terms of what's happening next, I'd like to do a plot prediction video. But I definitely think that if Adam does have silver eyes, and they are going to be looking into that this volume, they are going to use him as an example of a silver-eyed warrior gone wrong, you know what I mean? But that's a whole other video.
Because
I
you
don't
wonder,
because
is it just like the Neo thing where they hid his face like they hid her
they
voice
hid his
just
face
to keep
so
it
long,
interesting?
yeah, you know what I mean?
Or was it because he is genuinely hiding something?
I think that the silver eye thing is most likely at this point. And I never bought into that theory before, but now I'm actually sort of interested in taking another look. But anyway, this is all for us, guys. I guess that we will see you later if, again, you guys want to join our Patreon Discord discussions and stuff. Obviously, you know, RWBY's sort of a long time away, like it's a month or so, but we are going to do, like, some prediction calls and stuff like that, so it's not just going to be necessarily whenever there's something new to talk about, but there's a lot of prediction stuff we can do and sort of other things, so I hope you guys join, and we'll see you later. Bye. Hey everybody, thank you for watching this video. Thank you to our $10 patrons over on Patreon who get to pick topics for us to do videos on every month. Thank you to our $5 patrons who get early access to basically everything we do. And last but not least, thank you to our $1 patrons, which will be on screen in a minute. But if you guys want to discuss RWBY with us in a Discord call that will be live streamed onto YouTube. You guys should become $1 patrons and join our Discord server. It's gonna be a fun time. We're gonna do it for the Adam trailer. We're gonna do some prediction live stream, and we're also going to do ones for the weekly episodes. So I hope that you guys will be there. Bye.